Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're into wellness, creativity, fitness, spirituality, and this whole rich hippie lifestyle. Around here, we take care of the mind, the body, and the soul naturally. Hey, let me ask you something real quick. When was the last time you did something that wasn't about money, wasn't about productivity, wasn't about proving something? Somewhere along the way, we started confusing who we are with what we produce. We tied our worth to our output, our peace to our progress, our identity to the grind. But hear me clearly, you are not your grind. You existed before the hustle. You matter without the numbers. And today, I want to help you reconnect back to you. Here are 5 ways to come home to yourself. Detach your worth from your productivity. We live in a world that praises exhaustion. If you're tired, you must be important. If you're busy, you must be winning. But the truth is this, being productive doesn't make you valuable. You're already valuable. Your worth is not how many hours you worked, how many goals you checked off, how much money you made this month. You don't earn your right to rest. You don't have to justify your existence with effort. The next time you reset, don't explain it. Don't feel guilty. Don't turn it into recovery for tomorrow's grind. Just rest, because you're human. That's not lazy. That's self-respect. Create space for silence. Most people don't feel disconnected because they're lost. They feel disconnected because they're never quiet. There's always noise, notifications, deadlines, opinions, expectations. Silence feels uncomfortable because silence tells the truth. When you remove distractions, you start healing. What you actually want, what you're tired of tolerating, what you've been ignoring. You don't need a retreat. Just 10 minutes a day. No phone, no music, no scrolling. At first your thoughts will race. That's not failure. That's your inner voice finally getting airtime. Reconnect with your body, not just your goals. We spend so much time living in our heads that we forget we live in a body. Your body knows when you're burnt out before your mind admits it. Ask yourself, am I sleeping or just passing out? Am I eating to nourish myself or just to get through the day? Am I moving for love or punishment? Reconnection doesn't always start mentally. Sometimes it starts physically. Stretch, walk without tracing your steps. Breathe slowly and deeply. Your body isn't a machine to optimize. It's a home. Treat it like it. Do something that has no outcome. See, this one might feel uncomfortable in hustle culture. Do something that doesn't lead anywhere. No monetization, no content, no strategy, just because it feels good. Draw badly, write without posting, play music for nobody, laugh without recording it. Somewhere along the way, joy became performance, passion became pressure. Reclaim hobbies that don't need to grow, scale, or succeed. Not everything has to be productive. Some things are allowed just to be sacred. Last but not least, reconnect with friends and family. Here's something the grind quietly steals from us. Connection. We start telling ourselves, I'll call them when things slow down. I'll show up when I'm more successful. I'll make time once I'm stable. But life doesn't wait. The people who knew you before the grind, before the titles, the stress, the expectations, they ground you. You don't have to have everything figured out or show up as successful. Sometimes reconnecting looks like sending the text you've been putting off, sitting in the same room without any agenda, laughing without nothing important. Human connection reminds you that you're more than what you do. You are who you are with people, not just alone with goals. If you needed permission to slow down, here it is. You are not your grind. You are a human being, a nervous system, a soul that needs rest, joy, and connection. The work will always be there. The goals will keep evolving. But the relationships, the moments, the version of you that feels present, that's the real will. So today, check in with yourself. Maybe check in with someone you love too. You don't have to grind your way back to yourself. You just have to come home.